third grade. Today what we're going to do is we're going to make a quilt block. So things that you will need. In your packet, you found a white piece of paper that is folded in half. You found some squares. You'll need to add a bottle of glue, a pair of scissors, and a black marker. Quilt block. You might have a quilt on your bed to keep you nice and warm as the weather changes. This is a quilt block my friend made. If you look very closely, you will see that the block is made with just shapes, simple shapes. Like this is a diamond shape, or you might call that a parallelogram, a shape with two parallel lines. Some have squares and triangles, some have rhombuses. All of the quilt blocks are made with shapes and sewed together. You can see how they're sewed together on the back. This is a picture of a quilt that was on a bed that has all kinds of diamonds or parallelograms put together in a way that makes a star quilt. So today what we're going to do is we're going to make a primary colored quilt. To get started, you will need the white piece of paper. Open it up. We need to fold this in half to make a grid. So we're going to fold it one time in half, 2, 3, and 4. Open that up, and you will see that you will have 16 blocks. One of these is 4 blocks. So the grid helps us when we glue, we're not sewing, we're gluing our shapes onto the quilt block. I'm going to show you how to make a few of the designs. If I fold this piece of paper in half, and in half again, this box is one of our quilt blocks on our grid. So what I would do is I fold it, and I would take my scissors and cut on the fold line. Those make squares. If I want to make a triangle, I can take this, fold it, and fold it, just like the squares. Now I fold it one more time, and I have a triangle. And now I have triangles. I can overlap my colors. If I want to make smaller triangles or smaller squares, I just fold it one more time. So there's my square. If I want to make smaller ones, I fold and fold. Open it up, and I would cut on the fold. So now I have smaller squares. Smaller triangles. Take my square, fold it, and fold it one more time. Notice these are all just geometric shapes. I can make big triangles by just folding a square piece of paper in half and cutting on the fold line. Now that I have some shapes, let's make a design. There's my quilt design, but I'm not done yet. I have to stitch it together so it looks like a real quilt. So that's where the black marker comes in. Let this dry so that you don't get glue on the tip of your black marker. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to mark around all your shapes, like as if you were sewing. Little bitty marks that go from one shape to the other. Keep your stitches short and small and close together. If they're far apart and long, my grandma used to call them cow stitches because they're just too big. Piece of paper has been stitched together just as if it was a real cloth quilt. Have fun!